What is on, everyone? Welcome to my healing space, your healing space, and your girl is back. Ubaba Matlodi, Ubaba Eme Mabalabala. Do have your seats. And guys, namhlanje sikhuluma ngokuhlambulula idlozi. And I'm definitely sure someone is like, Ukhuhlambulula idlozi, what is that? Ukhuhlambulula idlozi is like cleansing idlozi that you are using. Maybe that dlozi chose you, for you to be using that dlozi, or for that dlozi to be able to heal others, But, guys, you must remember that not every dlozi is clean. And what do I mean in that is because you find amadlozi baloring, they were thieves. They used to kill people. They used to go around being rapists. They used to go around destroying other people's lives in different ways, some go to an extent of becoming a witch, performing witchcraft, in higher levels, of course, stealing people's blessings and stuff like that. Maybe, for example, maybe you find Idlozi, for example, it was in prison. And maybe that Idlozi died in prison, Sihlambulula Idlozi baloreng, maybe for example, that Idlozi died on the road, Sihlambulula different types of Idlozis, as long as that Idlozi is not clean. And what do we mean in that? We mean hore, not every Idlozi comes clean, some are trapped from what they used to do in the past, and that thing might go as far as now when you're starting to become like that dlozi, the lifestyle becomes that like that dlozi, so you need to hlambulula that dlozi. And how do we hlambulula that dlozi? We hlambulula that dlozi in different types of ways. It has to go for cleansing, and cleansing, we mean that dlozi has to go for cleansing through you. And I know you're like, what, how? We are speaking in terms of, sometimes maybe that dlozi is maybe a dlozi that you're supposed to use. Now we cleanse that dlozi through different types of ways. It can be through cleansing, but not normal cleansing, at different types of cleans, whether but they perform a different type of ritual when they have to cleanse ledlozi. Because remember, finally ledlozi libe clean to an extent that now when it comes back and becomes used, it becomes something like new, something like clean, so that you are able to use that dlozi freely. So, remember, there are people that take amadlozi, they use amadlozi, they use it for different types of things. Some people, they are able to steal your dlozi and use that dlozi, especially if you guys are relatives somehow. It's easy for that person to somehow steal your dlozi. So guys, I want to get deep, and I'm really trying to get deep. Yeah. So yeah, guys, as I was saying, ne, so there are people baloring, they use amadlozi for different types of reasons. But they take amadlozi, those dlozis, ne, and batamaya, and then bachila fatali badimubao, or Baba Chilafata, they use them in ways that which amadlozi out they're not supposed to work, and then now that dlozi, when it starts becoming angry, they become angry for everyone in the family. Especially someone alluring, bamerekisa, maybe for example, what I'm trying to say is, if you are chosen to use the dlozi, and maybe you're not only sharing that dlozi alone, remember, you've got relatives, you've got cousins, you've got sisters, you've got brothers. So and they know this dlozi la chelete, or dlozi la getting la leruo, or it's different types of things, or wa healing or wa eng ba bang ba mo tseya Idlozi leo ba le tseya, and they use it for their own benefits in their own way, or they are performing rituals that are not good for this Idlozi. Now when this Idlozi becomes angry, now everything becomes stagnant for everyone. Things that everything just goes down, things go AWOL, All of a sudden, now all of a sudden, everything is just quiet because now this Idlozi is angry. Like this person, so you are an scapegoat to that Idlozi. That's what I'm gonna tell you, because the minute you go maybe for cleansing, or maybe when that Idlozi comes in the dream and tells you to rescue that Idlozi, then or no, this Idlozi is somehow trapped. This Idlozi is somehow trapped somewhere in a spiritual realm, or in a way, or in a whatever performing rituals, they are trapped in, and they are asking you to rescue them so that you can use it wisely, you can use it knowledgeable, you can use it in a way that will benefit not only you, but it will also help the family. So guys, those are the types of Idlozis and even more, we hlambulula, we cleanse, because it's pointless for you to actually say I'm using this type of Idlozi. But even if you use that Idlozi, you're using a dirty Idlozi. Now it's pointless for you to actually use a dirty Idlozi. Like, what are you gonna do with a dirty Idlozi? Because now you are going to start becoming like that Idlozi. If that Idlozi was a thief, now you're starting to become a thief. That's what I'm trying to say. If that Idlozi was a home wrecker, you're going to start becoming like that person. If that Idlozi was a Jezebel, you're going to become a Jezebel. No, I'm just saying. But yeah, those are the types of Idlozis that you need to be careful of, guys. Yes, when you have a calling of some sort, guys, please understand and know what type of Idlozi you use, in order for you to actually know how to use your Idlozi in a way that it will not only be fruitful to you, it will help the family at large, and it will definitely serve according to how it's supposed to serve. So yeah, guys, I hope I delivered the message in whatever way that I was supposed to send out by Abu Baba Mkhulu Abu Gogo Mkhulu. I know this is the shortest message ever. It's mainly because I don't want to go deeper than this. I don't want to go deeper than this, but those are the types of Idlozis, sihlambulula or cleans, So don't become confused when sometimes you go for maybe consultation and they tell you that no, fanele ogeze Idlozi, and you are like, and now sigeza Idlozi kanjani, sigeza Idlozi just like that, siyayihlambulula, guys. So yeah, that is a message coming from Abu Baba Mkhulu Abu Gogo Mkhulu. Maybe someone is going through this and they quite didn't understand what they're going through, and that is Ubaba Matlodi, Ubaba Ingoya Mabala. Do enjoy until we meet again. Cheers. Cheers.